Welcome to Soulful Thoughts from New Zealand. This is Meghan, mystic teacher, author, and death and dying guide. Today, descending into peace is our theme. In the month of January, peace came knocking at my inner door daily. Peace is no longer happy with visiting me periodically. She wants to take up full and permanent residence. And of course, I am being given every conceivable opportunity to allow this to happen, no matter what is occurring in my inner world or my outer world. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. The words of Yeshua or Jesus. People often ask, why did he say peace twice? So here is one possibility. There is the peace of the heavens, the ascended peace, where we are removed from the world and its activities. And then there is the peace of earth, the descended peace, where we are fully engaged in the world. Drawing these together, Yeshua tells our hearts not to be troubled and not to be afraid. So there are times for us to withdraw and go pray on the mountain, or by the stream, or under a tree, finding that heavenly peace. And of course, there are times, many of them, where we are fully engaged with others, swirling in all the eddies of life, entering into a lived reality of earthly peace, or at least being asked to enter into a lived reality of earthly peace. The latter, of course, this earthly peace, is the more difficult, and it seems our earth is currently swimming in the opposite direction. Hence, the urgency of the call for us all right now. Something we can all ask ourselves in this moment: where am I being asked to live in peace? Where am I being asked to live in peace? Is it an internal state of being that is causing you distress? Those pesky thoughts that are trying to tell you what lies beneath? If we are thinking or experiencing the same thing over and over, we need to ask, how can this thought, how can this experience know peace? So the inner thought and feeling, the outer experience. And remembering the gift we are given. Ask and you shall receive. So simply by asking, how can this thought, how can this experience know peace? Ask and know you shall receive the answer. And this peace that Yeshua spoke of is further elaborated on with these words, attributed to Paul. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds. Whenever we encounter difficulties with others, there is an energetic friction. This can soften when we can broaden our mind and heart to understand where another person's actions or words are coming from, and our own too. However, let us hear this peace statement again. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds. Here it seems there is no need for understanding. There is only peace. And where there is peace, there is love. These become the guardians of our hearts and minds, leading us into the peaceful state of awareness, so that it doesn't matter what someone's underlying reasons are. It reminds me of the wise words of Saint Teresa of Avila. If you are still looking for a reason, then you have not allowed love to overwhelm you. If you are still looking for a reason, then you have not allowed love to overwhelm you. Because of course it's the small mind, the small heart who wants to and needs to understand in order to let something go. So we've been given a tall order here to move out of the small mind, out of the small heart, and allow that small mind and heart to be guarded by this greater peace, this greater love. And yes, it is a tall order, but it seems, given the insanity and utter abuse of power on our planet, this is the only sane response. Allowing the peace which surpasses all understanding and the greater love to overwhelm us. So if we are to be overwhelmed by anything, let it be this. And as is the way, if something new is to be born in us, then the old must die. There is not enough room for both. Or as Yeshua said, you don't put new wine into old wineskins. I'd like to share with you now a poem from my upcoming book called Dying into Love. It seems appropriate for our discussion today of knowing peace no matter what is happening internally or externally, of not being afraid, of finding both ascended heavenly and descended earthly peace. We are in great times of uncertainty, and that is the title of this poem, The Uncertainty. As you sit with this new companion called uncertainty, feeling the shiver of death around you, may you plant your feet firmly on the ground, knowing this earth will hold you, love you, and continue to welcome you, no matter what outcome is yours. May you plant your heart firmly in the goodness of life, believing, remembering how it has carried you through difficult mountain treks and gentle streams of living, always beckoning you onwards. May you plant your mind in the valley of peace and breathe. Breathe into the thoughts that inspire fear. Breathe out fear itself No, this is your precious life continuing to unfold. Endings and beginnings. Beginnings and endings. You are part of the natural world. Living, growing, dying. It's not so bad. And so my prayer for us all is that we breathe back into the peace we know, and we do know it because it is who we are. If together we can be this peace that passes all understanding, then our world can know and be it too. This is my hope. This is where I am placing my faith in the goodness and peace of humanity. Peace I leave you. My peace I give you. Let us all reach out and reach in and make it ours. So I extend all my love to everyone, and next month there will be book launch news for Dying into Love, and you are all invited. So please sign up on my website, meghandon.life, to keep updated. Until then, be well, be at peace. Let nothing disturb you. Arahanui.